I am Ollie, and welcome to Champions Among Us. Here is Jim Chandler.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be talking to you today.
When did you start doing podcasting?
Well, I did it a long time ago when I was probably about your age. How old are you?
18.
18. So I was maybe a little younger than you. But the first time I started doing stuff for other people to hear was I would read announcements at my school. So every day they would have, tell you where, the basketball team has practice today, or, the drama club has a meeting at 3:00. And we would say all that stuff at the beginning of school. So I would talk to my fellow students. That was when I first started.
What got you into podcasting?
I used to love to listen to interesting shows. So I think before I wanted to do it, I just really enjoyed listening to them. And I would spend hours just listening with some headphones on, just like this. And then after hearing it so much, I said, I think it would be really fun to do that myself, to talk to people and interview interesting people and to joke and laugh with maybe some friends in a room. That would be the best thing ever. And I got to do it, which is great.
That's really cool. That's awesome. That's really thoughtful. And my third question is what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is probably hockey. I love hockey. I do play once in a while. I play every Sunday. I'm not very good, but it sure is fun to play. And my second favorite sport to watch, because I don't play and never did, is football, probably. NFL football.
What is your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team is the Nashville Predators. So I've been watching them ever since they started in Nashville. And I would watch them during the years when things weren't so good for a while. And then all through when they started getting better. And then when they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. And to me, they're just so much fun to watch. And they're good guys.
Yeah.
What about you? What is your favorite team?
My favorite team is Vandy, because since I've been two, that's my favorite team all time.
Yeah. Yeah, the black and gold.
Yes.
They're good. So what sport is your favorite Vanderbilt sport?
My favorite sport is basketball because I just like to watch them. I go watch our men's team a lot, so
they're great.
Yes.
So are the girls.
Yes. They are really good as well.
Yeah. I think you're pretty lucky because we have teams that we can go see.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the people that are in places where they don't have a chance to go to a game.
Yeah.
What it's different when you go see a game than when you're watching it on TV.
Different is when you see a game, you could see an actual team and actual see players. On TV, all you see is just the same, but you don't see it in person. It's just really cool to see them in person. It's just really awesome to see. It's just really, really cool.
Yeah. I think they seem more real.
Yeah.
When you can see them sweating up close, and you can just hear the crowd around you. It's so much fun.
How do you do your radio show a lot?
Well, it's a lot like this podcast I'm doing with you, Ollie, where there's a microphone and I'm talking and there's a couple of us in the room, but I have to remember that there's other people outside listening outside that room. So I'm talking with the people that are with me, but also with the people that are in their car or listening with their earbuds in while they're, out on a walk or whatever they're doing. And so I try to do whatever is the most entertaining and fun conversations so that when somebody listens, they say, oh, you know what? Listening to those guys on the radio, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It either made me laugh or, made me sad if we tell a sad story or something, but just make people feel good.
Yeah.
And maybe forget about the world for a little while.
Yeah.
Because life's hard. So if I can make somebody smile while they're doing something they don't want to do, like a long, boring trip to work, then I've kind of done my job.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. How can people listen to your podcast?
They can listen to me on the radio in Nashville at 93.3 FM if they're listening, in the car or they have a radio. And they can also listen online. They can listen at our website, totallyhitsnashville.com. And they can also download the Totally Hits 93.3 app.
Yeah.
So they can just press a button on their phone and then our show comes through.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We try to make it easy. So wherever you are or whatever it is, it's easy to listen.
Yeah. Like what kind of like school did you like go to? Like what high school or something?
Ooh, Ollie, that's a good question. So I went to a regular high school, just like most people do. And I went to college.
Yeah.
About an hour away from my where I grew up. And I studied communication.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff that you have to study at school.
Yeah.
And so it was important for me to get good grades and learn about a lot of different things so that I could talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then a lot of practice. So when I went to college, they had a college radio station that was just a small station and only, you could hear it just for a few miles around the college. But that gave me a chance to practice and to talk to people and maybe kind of refine my skills. It's kind of like sports, where if you practice it every day, you're going to get a lot better at it.
Yeah.
And there's no substitute for just doing something a lot.
Yeah. That's that. Yeah.
Like, what's basketball practice like for you? What do you guys do while you're there?
Basketball practice is like we run some drills, and right now we're working on going to 3-on-3 in Gatlinburg, which is coming up. So,
oh, exciting.
So we went last year and we had so much fun, and this year we're going to have so much fun. It's just very fun to see all the teams and see all the players and have fun, and it's just like you get your work done and you just have to go out there and play hard and work hard.
Exactly. And I bet you after you've practiced a lot, you get pretty good, right?
Yeah. And I also practice on Monday in Gallatin, which is with the Magic, and I go out there and practice with them, and
I
great. Help them out. And then on Tuesdays we have practice.
What kind of things do you see the Magic do?
A lot. I see them run a lot of drills. I mean, they were making layups, shooting outside, working on their shots, and I just go out there and help them out and get better a lot.
Oh, that's great.
It's just always fun to have practice, because if you don't have practice and you go to Gatlinburg, it's just like you're not gonna have any practice before
you're not gonna have a great day.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot harder, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. Well, that's what so I just practiced a lot and talked in front of people, and gets kind of the nerves out of your system, just like sports.
Yeah,
where it's not so scary.
Yeah.
And then when you're comfortable, you can be the best you can possibly be.
Yeah.
So I try to be funny and interesting, and all that practice, has helped over the years.
Yeah. When you do like your podcasting, do you think it like helps you like learn a lot from what it was, from what people can listen to a lot?
Oh, I definitely learn a lot. I think the best part is talking to people I've never met, who've done things that I've never done, and to get to ask them questions.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
So it might be a musician or somebody who's maybe an athlete like yourself, or maybe they make movies, or maybe they just do something, they have an interesting job.
Yeah.
Like maybe the guy who cleans the windows in the outside of a building that's really high up. Like, there's always something interesting about meeting a new person.
Yeah. It's just always fun to do sports and like help out and like do some stuff, and like you learn a lot.
Yeah. I always feel like when I'm playing in a team that I don't want to let the team down. So even if I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, but you know what? I don't want to let them down.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it for my teammates.
Yes, it's just always fun. It's just always fun to see your teammates and have fun. And if somebody falls down, pick them up and say we got 4 more quarters to play basketball. We gotta play all out. It's just all out basketball.
So you're motivating people.
Yeah,
getting them going.
Uh-huh.
That's huge. Because sometimes if you're motivated, you can play better than you ever have before.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice the crowd when they're cheering?
Yeah. Always. Just really always. If I really hit a 3, the crowd will go wild. And
yeah.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Oh, it just feels great. It just really feels great. I mean, you're playing all 4 quarters. I mean, you gotta play basketball. If I would have said to my coach, "No, I can't. I'm tired," I don't quit. I play basketball. I play all 4 quarters. I play all 4 quarters, and if I need a break, I'll get me some water and then come back out and play more. Play more 4 more quarters, and it's just very fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you have a player that you kind of admire and want to be like?
My favorite player is a Vanderbilt girls basketball player. Her name is Michaela Blakes, and she's just really well. She's just really good. She's coached by Shay Ralph, and they've just done really well. I've watched them, and I whenever the game is over, I just go back and rewatch them and watch tape and take my notes, and just I go to a girls basketball game, and it's just very fun to just see both teams. Like when LSU came, it was just like very cool to see them and see all the SEC's teams and see all the non-conference. But when you're going to see a basketball game, it's just like if you don't know the players, just go up to them and just introduce your name. I mean, it's just like you just got to know them. You just got to remember them. I mean, you just got to play all 4 quarters. So, yeah. Thank you for coming out. It was very fun seeing you and talking to you.
It's my pleasure.
But we got to wrap it up. So, I'm Ollie. And this is Jim. And this was Champions Among Us. And we will see you in the next episode.